Every night, you lose consciousness, become completely paralyzed, and your brain starts hallucinating vividly. You do this voluntarily. You look forward to it, and if someone stops you from doing it, you will slowly go insane and die. This is sleep, and almost nobody understands what's actually happening. Here's the truth. Your body runs on a 24-hour internal clock called the circadian rhythm. It's controlled by a tiny region in your brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, about the size of a grain of rice. This little cluster of neurons tracks light, temperature, and time, and tells your entire body when to be awake and when to shut down. When light fades, your brain starts releasing a hormone called melatonin, not to make you sleep, but to signal that sleep is coming. Think of it as a warning system. Your body temperature drops, your heart rate slows, your muscles relax, and then you cross the threshold into sleep. But sleep isn't one thing. It's a series of stages your brain cycles through all night. Stage 1 is the lightest sleep, the kind where you feel like you're drifting but snap awake at any noise. Stage 2 is slightly deeper. Your brain starts producing bursts of electrical activity called sleep spindles, rapid pulses of neural firing that researchers believe are involved in memory consolidation, locking in what you learned during the day. Then comes deep sleep, also called slow-wave sleep. This is when your brain produces slow, synchronized waves across its entire surface. Your body releases growth hormone. Tissues repair. Your immune system activates. This is the most physically restorative stage of sleep. Athletes who skip deep sleep don't recover properly. Wounds heal more slowly. Your body literally cannot fix itself without it. And then comes the stage that genuinely shouldn't be possible. REM sleep, rapid eye movement. This is when you dream. During REM sleep, your brain becomes almost as active as it is when you're fully awake. Neurons are firing, emotions are processing. Your visual cortex lights up. You are essentially conscious, but inside a world your brain is generating entirely from scratch. And here's the part most people don't know. During REM sleep, your brain sends a signal down your spinal cord that paralyzes your entire body. Every voluntary muscle, arms, legs, everything is switched off. Scientists believe this is to stop you from physically acting out your dreams. Without this mechanism, every night would be dangerous. Sometimes this system glitches. You wake up before the paralysis lifts. You're fully conscious, but completely unable to move. Sometimes with the sensation of a presence in the room. This is called sleep paralysis. It's terrifying. It's also completely harmless. And it has been reported by cultures around the world for thousands of years, described as demons, ghosts, and supernatural visitors. It's just your brain's protection system being a little slow to turn off. Your brain cycles through all these stages roughly every 90 minutes. A full night gives you 4 to 6 complete cycles. And here's the critical thing. The deep sleep is front-loaded. Most of it happens in the first half of the night. The REM sleep is backloaded. Most of your dreaming happens in the hours just before you wake up. This is why cutting sleep from 8 hours to 6 doesn't just reduce sleep by 25%. You're cutting almost all of your REM sleep, the stage responsible for emotional processing, creativity, and mental health. People who consistently get 6 hours of sleep show measurably impaired judgment, emotional instability, and reduced creativity. And most of them feel fine, because sleep deprivation also impairs your ability to recognize how impaired you are. You are bad at knowing when you're tired. The consequences of chronic sleep deprivation are severe. Increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, obesity, depression, and Alzheimer's disease. The brain uses sleep to physically flush out toxic waste products, including the proteins associated with Alzheimer's. People who consistently undersleep accumulate these proteins faster. Every major disaster caused by human error, Chernobyl, the Challenger explosion, the Exxon Valdez, involved sleep-deprived decision-makers. Sleep isn't laziness. It isn't optional. It's the most sophisticated biological process your body performs. Your brain is not resting when you sleep. It's working harder than almost any other time of day, consolidating memories, repairing tissue, processing emotions, flushing toxins, and keeping you sane. The paralysis, the hallucinations, the temporary unconsciousness. It's not a vulnerability. It's the most important thing your body does. And you've been doing it every night of your life, without ever really knowing what was happening.